Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to learn how to make a wig. Okay, so this is an old unit that I have from Hairareus. And I think it's Indian curly, and I think it's like a 2220, 220s, and the closure is probably 18 to 16 inches long. I'm gonna go ahead, take the hair down, and begin. So this is my mannequin. We have our wig cap that I'm using. We're gonna need thread. We're gonna need needles. I use curve and some pins to hold the hair down while we sew. As you could tell, I'm measuring the wig, I'm measuring the circumference of the mannequin to make sure it matches the same measurement as my head. This is a brand new mannequin, so I'm not sure what's the actual size, so I'm going ahead and measuring to get the exact size. Okay, so the mannequin head is a little bit smaller than mine. I think my circumference was around 22, and from the my forehead to the back of my neck, it's measuring around 13 or so. I'm not quite sure. So I'm going to go ahead and apply tape and check if we have enough tape on it to match to my head. As you can tell in this video right here, it's not, so I'm going to go ahead and continue putting tape down until I get to the number that I'm looking for. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a few more, go around the mannequin head a few more times, and then measure it again, and we will start making our wig from there once I get the number that I'm looking for. Okay, I'm right here. I'm just fixing the tape over the mannequin's ear. I was just wrapping the tape around without looking what I was doing. Okay, so now we're going to get the tape and we're going to measure, make sure we have the correct measurements. And I think, if I remember, we did. And we're looking for 22, which is most. I think my last mannequin head was exactly the same size as my head. And there we go. We have a circumference of 22. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and placed the closure down with pins, using it as anchor. So it will just help to stabilize the hair in one place. I wanted a middle part, so went ahead and center my middle part and place the pins down before I began sewing. As you can tell, as you can see, it's just a simple method I'm using. I think any method will work, whether or not you're a good sewer. It's just placing the hair in the proper position and just going ahead and just do your thing. I'm just going to continue this until I fully sew down the closure. So I'm just going to continue going around the mannequin head. On the opposite, I forgot to turn the light on right here. So when I flip to the other side, you'll have a better view of what I'm doing. But right now the light is not turned on. Sorry, I forgot. This is not hard to do. I think anybody can make a wig if they want to. It's just, getting an idea of how to start and what to do. If I can do it, I think anybody can. It's pretty simple. So I'm just gonna continue this all the way around here. Okay, now we have light. Thank you, Jesus. So I'm just showing you my stitches so far since I realized that you could not see what I was doing earlier. So right here, if you see, I'm just barely, and I forgot, please do not at the edge where the bands are to have the wig onto your head tightly. Do not sew through it. So if you could see, what I'm doing, I'm just picking up, barely just picking up stuff, pieces, and sewing it down to the ear, to the hair. And you'll have a better view once I get to the end, that I don't put, go right through that elastic band, because if you sew through that elastic band, the wig might not fit your head. So just a quick I'm almost finished, so let's continue watching. I'm just picking up pieces and sewing. I like sewing. I like sewing my own wigs. It's a mental thing. Okay, you can tell I'm almost finished, and I'm right on the elastic band, and I'm not going through it at all. I'm just barely picking up pieces while I go. There you go. And that's it. That's how you put down your closure. It took me like probably 7 minutes to do this, you guys. So it's not as bad. And I'm making sure it's secured. And now it's done. I cut the thread, the needle off, and then I'm making knots just to make it extra secure. So this thing will not fall off. So now I'm going over it just to show you. God, I am the worst with this camera. And then I'm going to get ready with my bundles, as you could tell. That's the first piece. And I think it might be like a 22-inch. And I'm going to start sewing down from ear to ear. I'm going to get my pins. Okay, you guys, so I did start from ear to ear with my first bundle. Also, I wanted to let you guys know that I doubled the first two. Even right here, when you're looking at it, it's doubled. And plus, I'm doing the flip over method with that doubled layer of hair. You could see right there. That's why it looks so thick. And once I get to the third and last bundle up top, I do single. I don't cut my hair, but I still do the flip over method. It's just that the last bundle I do it's single. I don't double up on my hair. So again, this is a flip over method. I held the hair very tight once I flip it and start sewing. Also, I use a pin to hold it in place so it doesn't move and it stays flat and nice. I'm going to show you too that I like my curly hair very full, so what I do is the space between each row is probably like a half inch, and I just use my nail to like measure how far I want it. And if you continue watching, I'll show you how I do that. So I double up on my hair until I get to the very last bundle. I don't anymore, but I still do the flipped over method. I try not to cut my hair. Unless it's probably straight. I also do it with my wavy hair, but definitely with my curly, I do not cut it at all. So if you continue watching, you'll see how I measure the rows. Just use my nail. My fingers are long, so, and that looks like a 1/2 inch, and I go from there, and I'll use the pin to hold it in place, and I'll continue sewing down the hair. I like my curly hair full and thick. Okay, you guys, everything is looking amazing. I'm almost finished. I'm at the very, very top. As you can see, I'm sewing down the hair as closely as possible to the closure. I'm still doing the fold over method, and I'm still achieving that flat look that I'm looking for. I tell you, I don't cut my hair. I try not to, because just to prevent all sort of stuff, example like damaging the hair or shedding. And this hair is really, really good. I love this brand. I've used this brand a lot, Hairareus, and I have no complaints about this hair. It is awesome. I love it. And there you go, as closely as possible. Okay, you guys, this baby is all done. This is the result. You could tell I had a middle part before. It's already plucked and colored. But I am going to recolor this hair, so I want you guys to tune in to the next video to see me color and slay this hair. And as you could tell, meanwhile I'm combing this out, just a little bit of shedding, and I've wear this this hair multiple times. I love this brand. Okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Bye.